Hey everyone, I'm Audius Wolf, and I know I don't normally tend to stream on Sundays, but um, I did not sleep well last night. My mom is not feeling too great, so we just decided to, instead of going out like we usually do on Sundays, we're just kind of chilling and doing our own thing. So I thought I'd get through more post Heavensward. And yes, Kaharu is currently wearing a dress. She would ideally be hitting every moment of wearing this dress. But there is a reason why she is wearing this dress, because I know what quest is coming next. Ah, Mistress Oral, it is well that you are here. You are wanted within. I believe Master Alphino wishes a word with you. Let us go inside. Ah, Kaharu, there you are. Have you a moment? There is something I would fain discuss. I must ask you to recall the events which unfolded at the peace conference, though I dare say you would sooner forget them. My mind returns again and again to the moment when Nidhogg appeared before the crowd in the guise of a Stinian. It was a sight to chill the soul, but one which gave me reason to hope that our friend might not be beyond salvation. When you described his fateful transformation at Az's Law, I feared him lost forever, but the mere fact that some semblance of his former self endures must surely count for something. Alas, I have no evidence to support this impression. Thus did I turn to Ystilla and cry out for a more empirical appraisal, and full glad I am that I did, for it would seem that they have some observations of their own to share. The ladies have saved us a table at the Forgotten Night. Shall we go? Excellent. Let us not keep our honored colleagues waiting. Also, who the hell is Nico? I should know that name, but I don't, because I have everyone's names currently as just their initials because I respect people's privacy. I should respond. There you go.
We have kept you waiting over long, I fear.
I doubt we have, Alphino.
Not to worry, Alphino. We had some rather fine mulled wine to keep us company. Truth be told, you could have delayed your arrival a few moments more.
Kyle!
Gibrion got the spicing just right this time. His latest batch is not only delicious and warming, but soothing to the humours.
Indeed. But 'twas not to soothe our humours that we gathered here.
Ah, no, quite right. The matter of that poor dragoon.
Estinian, yes.
You have discovered something. A means to save him?
Let us not jump to conclusions, shall we? Assess the facts presented, then make an educated analysis, as you were taught.
Pray, cast your mind back to the moment of Estinian's transformation. Do you recall how you described it to us? You spoke of the sudden pangs which racked his body when he took up both of Nidhogg's eyes, and of how his form was twisted thereafter into a shadowy semblance of the Great Worm.
Just putting a lot of words in my mouth, but okay.
When he appeared at Falcon's Nest, the worm's eyes were fused to his mail.
That is correct.
Would that only his armor had been corrupted. Snaking forth from the eyes, I descried dark tendrils which entangled his very being. His ether has been all but smothered.
Oh, that does not sound pleasant.
Then he is lost to us forever?
What did I just say about jumping to conclusions? Y'shtola clearly stated all but smothered. As I later discovered, her impression matched my own. Though Nidhogg's presence filled my mind's eye, beneath his seething aura, I sensed the merest hint of something else. And after listening to Y'shtola's observations, I became more certain of my suspicion that the something else I had sensed was, in fact, the trace of a different will, submerged in the sea of Nidhogg's rage.
You mean?
He's still in there.
Yes, 'tis like that Estinian spirit yet lingers.
Can we not wrest him from Nidhogg's grasp then? Tear the eyes from the armor?
We know not if that would serve to separate Worm's soul from man's. None have ever attempted such a feat.
Should it offer even the faintest hope of success, then by the gods, I shall be the first to try.
Alphino. By all means, hold fast to your hope, but be mindful of the dangers.
Are we ever mindful of the dangers? Considering, like, all the things we tend to do, when are we ever mindful of the dangers that come with what we do? Honestly.
Even should you succeed in excising the eyes from the Dragoon's mail, we have no way of knowing if your friend's soul would survive so violent a separation. And that is to say nothing of the possibility that his would-be savior might become Nidhogg's next host.
But what other choice remains to us? Should the opportunity present itself, I will tear those foul orbs from Estinian's armor and trust in the resilience of his soul, even at the risk of mine own.
Ah, I found you at last.
Yes, hello, we are here. How you doing, my boy?
A messenger of the Temple Knights came to the manor some few hours past. The Lord Commander humbly requests the company of the Warrior of Light and Master Alphino.
Sir Emmerich would speak with us. Very well, thank you, Onawa.
'Twould seem duty calls. Pray see to yours, and we shall return to ours.
Thank you, Y'shtola, Kryl. Your words have given me hope where there was none. Come then. Sir Emmerich awaits.
Oh, I might have gotten the timing of a certain quest wrong. That's okay.
Alphino is allowing his feelings for this Dragoon to cloud his thoughts. I worry he may do something rash. Keep an eye on him, would you?
Of course. Hello, Midgard-Zormir.
They think more of their friends' deliverance than their foes' defeat. But will history commend their fealty or condemn their folly?
Midgard-Zormir.
The conference held at Falcon's Nest was to be a celebration of the reconciliation twixt man and dragon. But the lingering shade of Nidhogg, clad in the flesh of the Azure Dragoon, did mark the occasion by spilling the blood of his own kind. A timely atrocity to remind the children of Ishgard that the Dragonsong War was far from over. And when fear gave way to fury, the call to arms rang out anew. Death to Nidhogg. Death to Nidhogg.
Alright, let's just go back into my normal outfit. Because I think I got the timing of a certain cutscene wrong, but that's okay. What news has Sir Emmerich shared with us, I wonder? No idea, let's go look. Let's see. Might Sir Emmerich perchance have received word of a Durrani in advance? Or mayhap they have located Esti. Oh. God damn it, Toru! Every time. Or perhaps they have located Estini. That is to say, mayhap Nidhogg has been found. Come, I would hear what the Lord Commander has to say. God damn it, Toru.
My friends, I thank you for coming.
Of course. Why wouldn't we come?
You have had news of Nidhogg?
Alas not. Our scouts range far and wide, but they have as yet found no trace of the Great Worm.
We dispatched an elite unit of dragoons to reconnoiter the churning mists, but even they returned empty-handed.
Of course they did.
A pity.
Fear not, Alphino. We shall see the worm again soon enough. His words at Falcon's Nest attest to that. Indeed, he is like to come sooner than we would wish.
Of course you would.
I assume Ishgard's defenses are being bolstered as we speak?
With all haste. I mean to call upon every able-bodied warrior at our disposal, from the Knights of the Four Houses to the men and women of the Watch. But I did not summon you to discuss strategy.
What then would you have of us, my lord?
Why are we here, Emmerich?
I will speak plain. Now that Nidhogg is possessed of both of his eyes, no mortal force we can muster will repel him. That being the case, we must needs recruit an ally of equal strength.
Hraesvelgr.
You speak of Hraesvelgr?
I do. To whom else could we turn?
I don't think there's any other dragons at this point in the story that we could turn to, honestly.
That he is Nidhogg's equal, I do not deny. Nor can I name another. But convincing the reclusive creature to do battle with his own brood brother will be... how shall I put this?
Difficult?
It will be no small undertaking, yes. Estinian's report was most particular about Hraesvelgr's unwillingness to involve himself in the affairs of men. But much has changed since your visit to Somal. And if there is even a chance that the dragon may be swayed, I must plead our case. Whatever price the dragon asks of me, I shall pay it. Such was my oath, to defend the people of Ishgard. Come what may, my friends, the battle with Nidhogg will mark the end of my tenure as the acting head of church and state. Will you help me discharge this final duty?
Naturally, of course we will.
We will, my lord. Though I fear our involvement offers no guarantee of success. Come then. We will depart at your leisure.
Thank you. Both of you. The city is yours, First Commander.
My lord, we shall pray for your swift return.
Let's be off. It grieves me to impose upon you in this manner, but you of all people understand the threat we now face. That was very glitchy light that just decided, oop, there it's gone. It's gone. Okay then. It is no imposition, Sir Emmerich. To Koharu and I, Ishgard is as a second home. After the many battles we have fought and the bonds we have forged, the plight of your nation has become our own. If there is aught we can do to aid in its salvation, then pray impose all you must. You are true friends. Shall we be about our task then? We have no way of knowing when Nidhogg's shape will strike, and we must assume that time is not our ally. Indeed. With that in mind, I have taken the liberty of dispatching a messenger to inform Mistress Taru that you will be escorting me to Song-Al. I confess I did not provide the exact details of our destination, as they are as yet unknown to me. We'll summon Heavensward at zenith in the churning mists. Ere we begin our ascent, however, I think it best we pay a visit to Annick's shrine. You seek an advantage in the coming negotiations. I do. I would consult Vidofnir. I propose this in part out of concern for her condition. Were she to succumb to her wounds, it could have grave consequences for our alliance. That apart, she may be able to provide insight into her sire's current state of mind. Well reasoned. To the Dravanian Fortlands, then. Annick's shrine. There it is. And there's Vidofnir. Ah, 'tis the warrior of warriors and her companions. What bringeth you to mine abode? Pray forgive us for disturbing your recuperation, Vidofnir. I hope your wound does not pain you overmuch. Didst thou imagine me close to death? The thrust was deep, but not mortal. I will heal in time. Full glad am I to hear it. You were the guest of honor at our conference, and we failed in our duty of protection. On behalf of Ishgard, I apologize unreservedly. I am a dragon full grown, and thou thought to protect me, mortal. I was tempered by the fires of battle ere thy great grandsire learned to crawl. Thy words to remind me of a knight whom I called a friend some 1,000 years past. He swore to defend me from harm and hardship. Were there we could return to that era of peace, when man and dragon knew such comradeship. Were that our every effort to do so were not undone by ancient rancour. For a truth, there can be no peace while Nidhogg's shade yet lingereth. That much is plain, yet we lack the strength to banish him. Thus do we make for Song-Al to beseech the aid of your sire once more. Folly, thou knowest as well as I how he will answer. Heavensward's heart remains unchanged then, a pity, but if it is a folly to hope, then I am content to die a fool. As hath ever been the way of thy kind, go then, but be warned, the Shade's presence hath driven its minions into a frenzy. Thank you, Vidofnir. We shall disturb your rest no longer. Let's get this one. Though I expected no better answer from Vidofnir, I take little pleasure from having been proven right. It would seem that our presence at Zenith will be every bit as unwelcome as I had anticipated. But what is the eye of one great worm to a trio of self-confessed fools such as ourselves? Oh, I hate that you're right, Alphino. Oh my god. Let us begin our ascent. After you, Master Alphino. Scout ahead if you wish, Kaharu. We shall join you outside Malcolm. God damn it, Alphino. And that's the thing! That's what makes every stupid thing we do in this game work. And we do a lot of stupid things in this game. That is beautiful. Look at it. I had heard tales of the world above the clouds, but never did I dream. One's mind paints a pale picture of its majesty. If you live to see such wonders, I am reminded of my first visit to this peak, when Estinian and Uzael yet walked at our side. Kupopo? Is that you, Kaharu? If it isn't... if it isn't Don't tell me you've forgotten my name, Kupo. After all we've been through together. There's a lot of you guys, though. Poor Alphino. But at least you remember me. You do remember me, don't you, Kaharu? Of course I do, Malcolm. Phew, you seemed a bit hesitant for a moment there, but I'm sure you were just fondly recalling the time we camped near Zenith, right, Kupo? But putting our shared history to one side, what brings you and your friends to Malcolm, Kupo? We're going to see Hraesvelgr again. Another audience with old Hraesvelgr. Well, I hope you brought the horn, Kupo. With the winds as gentle as they are, a good loud toot should reach the great worm's ears easily enough. That's good to hear, Malkan. Thank you. We had best press on to Zenith, while the winds are in our favor. Fondly, yeah. Now that was unexpected, Kupo. Chief Malkan will want to hear about this. No one likes the Heavensward Moogles. But you get to beat them up. Once in the next dungeon, and another time if you play as a Dark Knight. It's great. No one likes the Heavensward Moogles. Are the Beast Tribe quests just as bad as, like, the quests they were giving us in the MSQ? And in their side quests as well? I need to know this. You're so helpful, Taru. You've only ever done the Pixies. Really? Wow, Torb. Yes, we dare summon you again.
Great Hraesvelga, 'tis not lightly that we beg this audience. Pray hearken to our words, for they concern the future of man and dragon both.
Greetings, Hraesvelga. I am Emmerich de Burrell, acting ruler of the nation of Ishgard. I am come before you to parley on behalf of my people.
I mean, that is entirely correct.
You foresaw mine intent.
A bridge that we are now trying to repair, though, to be fair.
Lis Nidhogg kasmon ikini. Lis nuan jas an esin. Salen monanesh. Undain. Stapol ian Nidhogg. Shines iso. Al nofa is. Seth Osk kom I Nidhogg kinan. Nosk degan en.
And yet you seem to content to help you at random. And yet you seem to content to help us at random occasions.
We understand that in your despair at man's betrayal, you seek only the refuge of solitude. But despite your protestations of spent faith, do you not still nurture the smallest flame of hope? I do. If you claim I see falsely, then tell me, why did you consent to bear Rizel upon your back?
Exactly.
Holes exkdir falsu. Nesk an in eskbar. An snarha us hesner. Ikin en eran.
So you do distinguish between those who acknowledge and repent their sins and those who perpetuate them. Interesting.
Excuses.
It seems to me that you have not, in fact, lost faith in mankind as a whole. Rather, you weigh our respective merits by how we allow the past to influence our future.
Snusk illetlai, melosk asisan. Ekmon kin unaen.
Should we suffer ties of blood to bind our hands, then? Nay, if the crime is one of unconscionable evil, we must needs condemn it, even should the transgressor be our closest kin. When my father corrupted himself and his followers with the power of a primal, I beseeched the Warrior of Light to slay him, an act alike to patricide.
But I did slay him.
That he did not die by my hand matters little. If anything, it heaps greater disgrace upon my name. But had my father not fallen, he would have drawn countless thousands into a holy war of hellish proportions, which I hold the greater crime. Thus did I order his execution, sparing the lives of my people and yours. Alas, your brother Worm now prepares to murder those whom I sought to spare. What is more, he has taken my comrade's body for his own. But if I must slay my dearest friend to defeat my direst foe, I will not flinch from my duty.
Segmon infin, sescantis ekmon, kin al-ud.
Hello, Midgardstormer.
Sloskna, dyrkin illes, kol hestnar inish, draor in. Da Nidhogg, Garjas, Nosk in an. Slisva Holgas Kailin na.
I forgot that Amric has never seen Midgardstormer just appear beside the Warrior of Light before. While the shade of vengeance remains, the future will ever be uncertain.
Esgnitheg, esgdir ulgar an, in an hesnesh an, jas ong, on inga. Al in ulwoda, smahes in an.
Hey, trials!
Toska dis die an. Slosk kin. Skor ich les ilo.
Bye! Ah, bloody Moogles! And my mother ranting to my brother on the phone in the background. Don't mind that! I believe I spied a wyvern landing just outside the palace. It is doubtless one of the children of whom Hraesvelgr spoke. Come, my friends, let us not keep our escort waiting. Oh, that's entirely fitting mount. My broodmates and I will bear you to the place of your trial. Make your preparations. Toru. Fine. Fine. Alright, fine. I take it you're ready to head in.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, hello, stream.
Alright, Sork. Yes, Sorkai.
Yep, Sorkai.
Let's go. Whenever the queue decides to pop, anyway.
We're to, DPS.
Yes. I did say I was going through, Heavensward as a red mage.
Yeah, you did.
And Stormglood will be Dancer.
Yay.
Dancer!
Yay! I'm just about ready for, hang on. Where you at?
The entrance to Sorkai. Where else would I be right now?
Hello.
Hello.
Look at me.
Is that the 90 samurai gear?
Yes.
Nice. It actually kind of suits Toru.
Well, he was trained as a ninja, but, like, he knows enough about the samurai discipline to pass as one to the uninitiated.
Well, I mean, his tribe did originally come from the Far East, so... Makes sense.
They hide out in the deserts in the Azim steppe.
Yeah. So, it kind of makes sense, actually.
And they actually directly worked for Doma as shinobi.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you can find somebody who can be out in the middle of the desert and hide in plain sight, think about what they can do in, like, a crowded area.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
That would be fucking terrifying to go up against.
It would be.
Especially when you consider the kind of stuff that he's been tapping into lately.
Oh, yeah, with the Reaper class.
And among other things, yeah. But, like, it's freaking terrifying to see what it's going to be terrifying for anybody who gets on his bad side.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, that's remarkably difficult. But even so. Like, heaven fears the fury of a patient man.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And demons weep when a good man goes to war. I mean, would you deny that Toru's a good man?
Well, from what I've seen, he is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can wield a katana. He honestly prefers the lance.
Well, the lance and bow are two things that most Makote tribes and clans are trained to wield because they're for hunting.
Yeah. But here's the funny thing.
What?
His twin, Kensi, was better with a bow.
Nice.
And Toru's better with a lance.
Nice.
Given what you know about them, I'm reasonably certain you know why.
Yeah.
Like, put those two together and they were virtually unstoppable until they split.
Yeah.
And I mean, Toru was originally supposed to stay and become the tribe become the Noon in the steppe, but then Kensi went missing in the Gimlet, and fun times.
Gimlet was a fun time for a lot of characters.
Oh yeah. I specifically remember magic in a Garlean body? That's just not fair. Because I actually read recently that even a Rogadin would have a hard time 1v1ing a Garlean if it came down to purely physical might.
Really?
Yeah.
That's actually interesting.
And apparently the Garlean's third eye helps them with spatial recognition.
Among other things.
Yeah. And so they're able to glance around and process their surroundings a lot faster and more easily thanks to that third eye. And they're not able to use magic unassisted, but in exchange, all that ether circulates back into the body and makes them immensely strong.
Kind of makes sense why Xenos kicked our asses then.
Yeah. Yeah, he trounced us so soundly and didn't even use magic.
Nope.
He couldn't use magic, which made it even worse. Because we're sitting there oh man, we're getting our asses beat.
Yet there's also kind of something a little bit satisfying in seeing our character actually fail. And instead of winning that battle, having us fail that battle.
It's more along the lines of I forget what the actual literary device is called, but it's one of those things where the protagonist gets their ass beat to show how much of a badass that the next big villain is. And that happens every new arc. So if you think about Bleach, the anime, Ichigo gets his ass beat a couple of times before he gets his powers, and then he gets his powers and soundly trounces the hollows that come after him. And then another tougher hollow comes after him at the end of that arc, which kicks off the new arc because Ichigo gets his ass beat by that hollow. So he has to tap more in, he has to dig deeper and figure out how better to control his powers. And then he can, whoop that hollow. He doesn't even kill it either. It manages to escape and he's like, "Oh, you pansy, get back here." But of course, he doesn't know how to open Gargantas and get into Hueco Mundo, so he can't chase it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the next arc, he gets torn the fuck up by a captain, a Soul Reaper captain. So easily that no joke, Byakuya comes in and he's sitting there reading his emo poetry. And then Ichigo manages to catch Renji, his lieutenant, on the back foot. He manages to catch him off guard, force him onto the back foot, and subdue him, and then Byakuya steps in when Ichigo's about to swing on Renji again, and Ichigo's just like, wait, there used to be a sword here. And it turns out Byakuya had used a special technique that they called Flash Step. Essentially, they used their spirit energy to like move extremely quickly. And apparently Byakuya, at that point in time, was able to move so fast that Ichigo couldn't keep up. Ichigo's eyes couldn't even process that Byakuya had even moved until Byakuya was behind him holding the blade of his sword.
Gotta go fast, man.
Right? But
I'm
then
not sorry
later,
for that joke.
And then Ichigo manages to go through a training arc once they get into the Soul Society, and he's like, "You think you're fast? I'm fast. You can't even comprehend my fastness. Bankai, bitch."
Okay.
And it's so funny because like Byakuya is sitting there looking at Ichigo's Bankai, because his sword goes from a cleaver, like what looks like a meat cleaver, taller than he is, to a sword that's like you see the sword in my hand?
Yes.
That's essentially what Ichigo is wielding.
Yes.
And Byakuya is like, this fucker. He calls that a Bankai. Like, a Bankai is supposed to be the utmost expression of a Shinigami's power, or whatever the fuck. And he calls this a Bankai, and then all of a sudden Ichigo's behind him, and he's like, "Heard you talking shit." But it turns out Ichigo's spirit body wasn't ready for the Bankai, so he ends up almost getting his ass whooped again.
Good job, Ichigo.
Until his hollow pops out.
Oh, I don't think I made it that far in the anime, but I knew his hollow existed.
Wait, you've gotten far enough to see Ichigo's Bankai, but you haven't... It's literally the next episode.
I was able to watch most of it on YouTube, and I got to where they were at the Shinigami Academy. So I don't know how far I actually got in the anime.
It's just a few episodes. Did you see the execution getting crashed?
I don't remember. It's actually been a while since I watched Bleach.
Fuck it. As soon as your stream goes off, we're
watching Bleach.
I'm pulling up Crunchyroll, and we're gonna watch Bleach.
This is what I have to deal with, guys.
Yeah, and I have to deal with you. Deal with it. But Ichigo uses his Bankai. It goes from being a cleaver, taller than he is, to being like a normal-sized katana. Byakuya takes massive exception to this, and then promptly gets trounced until Ichigo's own power starts breaking his body.
That sounds rather painful.
Yeah, essentially he has so much power in his Bankai state that it's literally the weight of his own power is slowing him down and like diminishing his ability to fight. And like he was sitting there like, "Oh man, this feels great. Wait, why am I slowing down? Why is Byakuya kicking my ass again?" And then his hollow pipes up and he's like, "You're a dumbass. You are nowhere near ready to handle this power. Let me show you, little nublet, how it's done." And starts trashing Byakuya so much more thoroughly than Ichigo could have ever imagined.
We should have been in the dungeon by now.
We should have been.
The healer wasn't paying attention.
I don't know why. Healers usually have instant cues.
Usually we do, yes. It's very strange.
But yeah, it was funny as shit watching Byakuya start panicking as soon as Ichigo's hollow comes out. Like, to give you an example, think Xenos facing off against basic Doman Mook number 23.
Oh, that would be an easy battle.
Yeah, that's how Byakuya was looking at things. He was utterly uninterested, completely bored. He was like, all right, fine, let's do this. And then all of a sudden, this kid uses Bankai, and he's like, oh, you little shit. Mildly annoyed. And then all of a sudden, like, a hollow mask forms on his face, and he's like, wait, what? And then this hollow mask apparently comes with, like, a complete 180 in personality, where at first he's like, I don't want to kill you, I just want you out of the way. And now, all of a sudden, as soon as the mask came on, he's like, yeah, you know that not killing you bit? That's gonna take you out of the way, so YOLO.
Okay. Healer, pay attention, please. Yay!
And all of a sudden, Byakuya is literally getting patted around to the point where he's like, oh god, oh fuck, get away from me, please stop. And I'm sorry, watching that single, like, 3-minute section of the episode had me howling. Like, it was almost as good as Ichigo versus Aizen. And I'm not going to spoil that one for you because that one needs to be fucking seen.
I forget how pretty Sarkai is.
Yeah, it's beautiful, gorgeous.
I really wish they would implement the exploration system in more of the earlier dungeons, because some of these dungeons are very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I lost where my cursor was for a moment there.
I do that so often. Yeah, I was originally planning on streaming some more Dyson Sphere program or Destiny today, but nope.
No, I started streaming first.
You started streaming, and then I found out that you haven't watched through Bleach, so.
And then you went on a rant about Bleach.
Plans have changed. Well, I mean, Bleach is better than Lovecraft. Would you rather I went on a rant about Warhammer, Bleach, or Lovecraft?
Why are you making me choose?
Because those are your options. Me not going on a rant is not an option. It is never an option. It has never been an option. Ah.
I just saw every single one of you just fly up into the air. Oh, that was great. Like all three of you just up in the air.
Yeetus deletus. Oh, I forgot to eat.
Always eat your food, Taurus.
You hush. It'd be really cool if we could attack in the air.
Nah, I don't think they'll ever allow that to happen.
I can't wait to have an actual
There went the healer.
an actual MMO that controls similar to Code Vein or Bloodborne. Just high pace. No.
Beat up the Moogle!
No, because neither of those has a jump button. And that bugs me. Kill the Moogle.
Kill the Moogle.
Kill it. Oh god, even the music is bad.
Yeah, it's the King Mulgamog theme. Unfortunately. This is gonna be stuck in my head for a while later. Good news with everyone being like level 90, this shouldn't take that long to get through.
Yeah. I literally need nothing from here.
That does look like... I won't know until I load in the next area. Yeah. That is a very strange looking ring.
It's essentially just a pearl the size of her hand.
It pretty much is.
It's just like, hey baby, I got you the biggest pearl in the ocean. Oh, how sweet. Jesus Christ, that really is. Yeah, this cost me my house, my car, and our kids' college fund.
We have kids?
we fucking better, because we're gonna have to go on unemployment.
Oh no.
Because I leveraged my job too. Capitalism at its finest, folks. It's a decent system if done right, but of course, nobody fucking does it right.
When do people ever do anything right, Toru?
Never.
Exactly.
We fucking never do anything right. Why do you think I've lost all faith in humanity? Like half the interstellar colonization stories that we have in fiction are about people like landing on a planet, everything goes right, and then somebody fucks it up. We can't even do shit right in fiction.
No.
Oh shit. I told.
Toru, no!
I thought he already had it.
He didn't have shit!
I thought he already had it.
No!
Fucked up in Mass Effect Andromeda. Fuck, man, how do you fuck up an entirely new galaxy?
I don't know. I don't have Andromeda. I've never played it.
I do. As soon as I get my computer upgraded a bit, I'm gonna stream it for you.
I still need to get Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
I've already played all 3 of the Mass Effect games. I don't need to replay them again.
I mean, I've played all 3 as well, but I still want Legendary Edition. It's upgraded to us.
Okay.
And plus, it doesn't have that stupid system for switching your saves over from Mass Effect 1 to 2. That was the dumbest system.
I thought it was pretty fun.
No, getting your save from Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2, Toru.
What, the whole Genesis comic thing?
No.
What?
Not-
It seemed really easy to me, like...
You never had to do it without the Genesis comic, have you?
I have, I just don't remember because
It was very convoluted.
didn't seem that bad to me since I don't fucking remember it.
Of course, you had to step into the bat to avoid it.
You're actually supposed to. Technically speaking, you take less damage from stepping into the bat and waiting for it to go than by being anywhere on the lane.
What is this? Whee. I won't know what that is until I load again. God damn it. Oh, this is the first set of that crafted arm that we get later. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't want any of this either.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm gonna have to show you the Katisis stuff because I don't think you've seen that yet, have you?
The what stuff?
The striking stuff from Katisis.
Which one is Katisis?
Hyperborea, the one where Hermes was like, "No, you can't take my baby girl."
Okay.
Yeah, the one where the guy was an overprotective father. You're not taking my baby girl away from me! How dare you!
In hindsight, everything is his fault.
Yeah.
Everything that has happened to the star is his fault.
It was all caused by one man's curiosity. Like, one man's curiosity and sense of morals, which, like, yeah, in most instances they're great, but, like, if he had just installed some sort of kill switch, this all wouldn't have happened, and he would have had his fucking curiosity sated. That's all it would have taken, was a kill switch. Just like some sort of biological kill switch, just... As soon as the answer is delivered, goodbye Midian. Which, you know, a lot of people in the game would have hated. Like, a lot of people playing the game would have just lost their shit if he had done that. And I understand, Midian is just...
She was a sweetie until...
She was the sweetest little bean.
Was. And they couldn't wait for me to finish the cutscene. Okay. I see how it is.
She was the sweetest little bean, and she got the short end of the stick.
Really? You couldn't wait for me to watch the cutscene, guys?
Nope. We gotta speed run. Gotta go fast. Oh god. Oh no.
Oh, you did that to yourself.
Stop, bitch. No, no. Ow. I love how one of the warriors' abilities is literally just them rolling their shoulder. It's like, oh, hang on, I know we're in the middle of a fight, but I need to stretch real quick.
Oh, that's here. Can't see shit!
Oh shit. Limit break.
No. No limit break for you.
Damn it.
I tried to limit break, but I couldn't see where I was aiming it. Bye, Heavensward.
Bye. Just imagine somebody like playing over this. Okay, bye.
No.
Toru, yes.
Alright, let's get out. I guess no one's getting a comm from me. Hello, Heavensward.
Hey, yo, Race Velger, get your ass back here. First time I came here, I thought those statues were Race Velger, Nidhogg, and Gratatos.
No.
Sleaze like K1. Oda.
Hey, nice to see you two again.
And I love how this turns out. Exactly
Your trial
what
is
he
ended as well,
does.
then.
Mine was brutal beyond reckoning. Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of
I
mock.
love how, assuming that Vedfalnir seems ill-acquainted with the notion of mock battles.
Oh, there's the document.
Just like, this ain't no mock battle, boy.
Sedgar Initek. Taishi S.E. Isa.
Yay! Race Velger!
Yay!
Race Velger rides again!
What the heck, Toru? Oh, my poor ribs. What happened to you, Alphina? Heavensward sought to pair me with Vidofnir, but her ferocity was such that I began to wonder if I hadn't simply imagined her injury. Yet my trial.
And now I'm. Go ahead.
Yet my trial pales into insignificance next to yours. How fared you in your duel with Heavensward? Fine, I guess. I take from this that your battle was rather more involved than my own. Vedrofnir
Vedfalnir
seemed largely concerned with how long he'd keep me rolling in the dust. Between dodging snapping fangs and slashing claws, I scarce had time to aim a blow. Had he truly meant to harm me, of course, I would not be standing here now. Plainly, his intent was to teach. His onslaught forced me to recall my training, about the speed of the dragon, his balance, his blind spots. It was, in short, a very thorough lesson. God damn it!
Oh, why?
Wow. Kupo. Kaharu, let me begin by congratulating you on the completion of your trial. For one with a name more befitting of a jester, you fight with the savagery of a rabid demon. Go to hell, Moglin.
No, you're describing Toru there, Moglin.
Do you see how my wings are kinked? Even my palm aches. After this drubbing, I fear my loyal subjects will have to bear the load for my personal chores for quite some time, Kupo. Possibly indefinitely. What? When I told you about Kaharu's trial, I didn't mean for the rest of us to suffer. That's triple shifts for you, Moghan. Triple? But that's not fair. There's no justice, Kupo. Not at all. Bloody Moogles.
And, like, even Amric and Alphno are like, yep, bends the brakes.
Our negotiations proved rather more strenuous than I had anticipated, but the results seem well worth the effort.
Bloody Moogles.
The battle was indeed hard won. Thank you, my friends. I would never have earned Hraesvelga's cooperation had you not seen fit to grant me yours.
Of course we guarantee our cooperation. Why wouldn't we?
'Twas your stalwart heroism that moved the heart of the Great Worm at the last. Any gratitude I can offer is but poor reward for your continued service to Ishgard.
'Twould seem our final reckoning with the dread worm is at hand. I only wish we had some inkling as to when he means to strike.
Does that answer your question, Alphino?
Oh, God.
He means to strike now. Shit.
The cry heraldeth is coming. Nidhogg's shade has taken wing.
It has begun. We must away to Ishgard.
Quickly. Very quickly.
We must go. Amric's people need us.
Yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, I imagine Alphino showing up to Vinofnir, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh, you're here for your tests. Okay. Slowly lumbers to her feet, and he like pulls out his codex, and he's like, all right, let me just summon my carbuncle. Too slow! Whack!
I'm just gonna go repair my gear because I know what's coming next, so...
Yeah.
Better repair my gear before the fight ahead. You're gonna be joining me for the trial too, aren't you?
Yep.
I kind of figured you would be.
Free XP.
You know, that's fair. That is completely fair. Toru, come repair your gear with me.
I am on my way.
There is... Oh, I passed them.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Stupid whale.
Woo.
It's the space whale. The space whale.
Would you prefer the Pegasus?
I don't know. I can't see it.
I'll get back here and see my Pegasus.
No! I got a quest to do. No!
Get back here and look at my horse.
Make me!
My horse is amazing.
I'm not licking it.
But you should give it a lick.
No!
It tastes like raisins.
Why are we like this?
Because the world sucks.
Okay.
Give it a lick.
Ishgard will not last long against Nidhogg and his horde. We must away. Toru, no. Toru, no. Ha! Ha! I can't anymore. I got teleported.
His horse is cantering towards me, menacingly. Poof.
Gone.
I menaced you so thoroughly that you poofed.
I disappeared from existence.
Yes.
Yes, yes we do.
I must return to my city without delay.
Ses Nidhogg.
Like Warrior of Light, you get to ride the big dragon. The Brood Father. Aemric, you get the one that, you know, almost ate you. And Alphino, you get the one that slapped the shit out of you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great.
I imagine that somewhere, like, despite looking completely calm, Emmeric's just sitting there panicking because he's just like, oh god, last time I was near one of these, besides this, it tried to eat me. Oh god, oh fuck,
Just
oh god.
Inner panic, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that guy died. That guy died.
I find it hard to believe that there's no spells that will allow well, there's so many different races that it's hard to call them all humans, but like, it's hard to believe that nobody has a spell that can turn them from from whatever race they are into a dragon.
Lord Commander returns.
Yeah, we kind of lost the ability to do that when the world became Sunder Toru.
Well, no, because think about glamours. Those can turn you somewhat into one, if only, like, extremely briefly.
It's an illusion. It doesn't even actually turn it into the other thing.
Pomanders. Palace of the Dead. That's a canonical thing.
But those only last for a certain amount of time. Anyway, cutscene, Toru.
Exactly what I was saying.
Toru, cutscene.
Yeah.
We must hold.
Question. Dragons can fly. Why are they only attacking the bridge?
Because the city has wards, remember?
Okay, but are the wards not on the bridge, too?
They were! And then Yaziel disabled them!
Oh, that's right.
Yeah!
I keep forgetting about that.
Oh.
He bites down on one, uses him to slap another.
Reinforcements! By the Fury. That one is the size of Nidhogg.
Sup, bitches?
What up, bitches? Just imagine the morale boost.
That must have been a very confusing sight. Hello.
You are late, Warrior of Light.
You have no flavor dramatic timing on Troral.
I like that little smirk. It's just like, yeah.
I know.
Bitch, I know it.
There he is.
Bitch, I know it. Now let me fry this lizard.
Watan and by in. Still walking. Nal inga. Ale el ikinfa en. Kohes do in. Undo kai omon ikin in. Castaga. Stajas. Skol. Hes. Som. Orsk mig in. Eskja in van ihe. Dolun hikin hern esh.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Your dalliance with that vile maid, he's just like, bitch!
Raise Felger angry.
Is inga. Liskol. Nusgar aki. Sus war.
Raise Felger angry.
Race Velger Angie. I love how the warrior flight's just like, yeah, I'm gonna step aside. Have at it, y'all.
Have at it. I don't want to get caught in the middle of this.
Yeah, nope, this ain't for me. Oh shit.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye, tower? Question mark?
Like, fuck you, I'm gonna hit you with a tower.
Rude.
It's like, fuck your shit, have a tower.
Boo.
Oh no. Bet you anything Koharu's like, I really wish I'd stepped a little bit further away. Oof. Pile driver.
Oh, that's gotta
ouch.
hurt.
Yeah.
Ow. And that's all he has to say about that.
Well, think about it. Dragons are a lot tougher than people.
That is also true.
What hast thou done?
Hello. I'm still here.
It's like, sup, bitch.
Nice to know you remember me, Nidhogg. I'm gonna kick your ass again.
This time at your best, and at Heavensward's half. Using half of Heavensward's strength combined with my own, I'ma beat your ass at your best. Bring it.
I feel like this is a power that would be completely feared.
What?
If the Warrior of Light kept the eye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That would be terrifying for their enemies.
Like, Xenos would have had his ass clapped. He would not have stood a chance. It would have just been like, oh, hey, you're a Garlean. You're exceptionally strong, even for Garlean standards. I'ma still beat you, though. Like, I'ma slap you around like a redheaded stepchild. Come on.
HR.
What's up?
You can't find me anymore.
Yeah, no, I can't. I can't access that.
You can't access this little area. Tara, we're gonna be waiting 11 minutes.
If you look down towards Nidhogg, I'm down there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm at the gatehouse. I'm at the gatehouse on the other end of the bridge.
We're gonna be waiting 11 minutes, Toru. What do we do while we wait? Also, how do we, like, jump across? Or is this where we're standing the platform that we fight on?
You're actually standing on the platform.
That makes more sense.
Even if not, between running leap, anime logic, and video game logic, are you really going to ask that question?
Okay, this one I can see us being able to just jump across. Because that distance isn't that far.
Let me tell you about anime.
Oh no.
Actually, if you go to your right, there's a much more narrow area.
Yeah, but that would still be a difficult jump to make.
It would be a difficult jump, but it's easily doable if you do it right.
That's fair. Probably like a running leap, I would guess.
That was the first thing I said.
Yeah.
Running leap, anime logic, video game logic.
Doesn't Final Fantasy like have all of those logics?
Exactly. Also, let me tell you about Blade and Soul.
Oh my god. Well, it's rant time with Toru until the queue pops.
No, I was just gonna say, like, Blade and Soul, it actually has a navigation function where you go to a spot, hit a button, and you have this over-the-top scene where your character literally jumps off a cliff, kicks off the cliff face, rebounds off the canyon walls, jumps off like a floating boulder, and then lands perfectly on the other side.
What?
Hang on, let me see if I can pull up a video of it.
What?
Yeah. You cross a canyon by leaping off the cliff, kicking off the cliff face, and then jumping, like, ungodly distances. Like, hold on, stop right there. See that building in the distance?
Yeah, yes.
That's about the distance you cross by doing this.
What?
And
like
you
from here to that broken up building over there.
Yeah. You cross about a quarter of that in a single jump.
What? Hello, Midnight. Can I help you? There is no food on my desk, Midnight. You can sniff all you want. There's nothing there.
Let's see. Oh god, I really want to play Blade and Soul again now.
Hey look, it's White Brim.
Oh my shit, they actually had an esports league for Blade and Soul. Holy crap, that's insane.
Toru is learning new things today.
Yeah, I'm learning something new. They had a freaking Blade and Soul esports league. Oh, and they're about to update Blade and Soul to Unreal Engine 4. That's gonna be cool.
And while I'm just running around the entrance sparkle.
I'm gonna have to look up a gameplay and, like, fast forward to that part. Let's get a no commentary gameplay.
This is such a pretty song.
Oh, it's absolutely, like, the music in this game, just in general is gorgeous.
The music was really part of what makes this game, just the soundtrack that they put along with the music.
Just how much of this game is carried by the music is insane.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things you can say about Final Fantasy. The music, the person who made the music was an absolute genius. Or is an absolute genius. And apparently he knows enough about the Final Fantasy meme community to make fun of his own music.
Wait, who does?
If the Lahi video is anything to go by.
Who are we talking about?
The music creator for Final Fantasy.
Oh shit, the composer makes fun of his own shit?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Did you not see the one where he played Lahi on Automaton? The Lahi song.
No.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up for you because it is a masterpiece.
So clearly not this.
Okay, look at who pressed the mute button. And have fun.
Okay, I'm getting closer.
Hey, we got all the DPS we need.
Yeah.
That's one thing you gotta respect about the Final Fantasy XIV devs. They do interact with their player base a lot, and they do it to the point where they're not afraid to make themselves look very silly on occasion.
On occasion? They're happy to make themselves look absolutely fucking bonkers at every chance they get, and it's glorious, and I love it. Alright, so I think I'm getting closer to the bit that I'm talking about. I might have to actually, like, go back into the game and get my character to the actual location, because...
Just so you can stream it for me on Discord.
Yeah, just so I can screen share it, because this is insane. Like, you're talking about, oh, my character can't make this jump. Bullshit. If your character can't make that jump, it's because they're not trying hard enough. Though, to be fair, Blade and Soul was made with one of the, under the whole, you know, crazy, Eastern martial arts bullshit tropes.
Ah, you gotta love those tropes. They make for some wacky physics.
Physics? The fuck are physics?
Exactly.
It's just like watching a friggin' martial arts movie, an Eastern martial arts movie, and it's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna casually jump over 100 meters. It's no big deal. It's just like, yeah, 100 meters? You want me to jump across this canyon like 100, 200 meters? Yeah, no worries. I do that on a Tuesday. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, poor Grace Felger.
Grace Velger's fine. He'll be fine.
Don't forget your food.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, listen. Oh god. Oh god.
I've got like 3 characters on Blade and Soul, and like one of them I reached endgame, and I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck am I looking at? And like, it pissed me off. The ending of the original Blade and Soul storyline pissed me off because it's like, oh yeah, you have to go to all these creatures, and
I got caught in a rock in a hard place, Tor.
Lame.
Yeah. There was an AoE and there was another AoE in the AoE.
But yeah, you would throughout the entire story of Blade and Soul, the original launch, you apparently your key got infected with dark key, and you had to go around to these special creatures that could give you like their special key to help you purify it. And then you get to the end of the game and it's like, oh yeah, it turns out one of your buddies betrayed you, and your character's just like, well, I'm gonna throw away all the shit that I've worked for, and just, you know, throws away all of the pure key, and instead like takes on all just dark key and is just like, yeah, I definitely didn't just spend like 20-30 hours going through this storyline just to have my character like throw away all of that work.
Harken to your own fury. You say that, but I'm still alive.
Curse thee in thine eye. Why not curse your own impotence, Nidhogg?
Yeah? Someone have a golden, please. Oh.
Ooh.
Spread out.
Get the fuck back.
Midnight, you're helping no one right now.
Freaking cat.
He wants a lap, so he's having a lap.
This is mine now.
Yeah, pretty much.
There will be no argument.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Why are people coming my way?
Ah, there's
Run
more.
away from me, Toru, not towards me.
I was. I don't know where you're at in particular. I'm just running away from shit. Oh shit, no!
Oh!
Ow!
There goes goes the DPS. I'm the only one still alive. I'm the only DPS still living. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Get the Joby.
HR, how you doing?
Hi.
Oh god.
Oh no. I love how this ability is called Hot Wing.
Free wing night.
Pretty much. I mean, Nidhogg got his share.
I love how that's a literal achievement you get for being Garuda. Free wing night.
Oh!
Oh.
Friends, I need friends.
Almost there.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. No, I wanted to do that.
Too late! It's my turn!
How dare you?
I died, but I did it killing him.
What the fuck is that absurd cliff jumping? Like I might have skipped past it.
I just get out of the cutscene and I'm the only one left. I'm just lying there dead.
Wait, no. I think I got to it.
I got a call.
Yep, this is
Sorry,
it.
cutscene.
Estinian!
Oh, good, because I'm about to screen share you this bullshit.
Is this to be mine end? Nay, I will not allow it. I am of the first brood. I am vengeance incarnate. I am Nidhogg. Thou shalt die by my hand.
Oh. Just give up, Nidhogg.
This is not your hand, worm!
Thou wilt obey.
I would ask one last favor of you, Warrior of Light. Finish me, now, while I have the beast subdued!
Let's go.
I love how your character is just completely voiceless.
It is the only way! Ending Nidhogg will be my final duty!
Like hell's it will.
You can't die like this! I won't let you!
Oh shit, it's Isael.
It's Isael.
Oh shit, it's that guy whose name I can't remember.
God damn it, Tora, you're ruining it! Oof. There he is.
Meanwhile, I'm standing out here in yell chat. Some guy goes, "Finally, I made it to shit guard."
Oh my god.
Yo, keep that eye. There's
No.
still a lot of power in it.
They're not gonna keep it, Toru.
No, but it would have made so many things so much easier.
No.
You would have been able to rock Xenos' shit with just one of them. No, keep one of them.
Toru, even with only one, Estinian got possessed by Nidhogg with only one of the eyes.
Well,
Those things
we're
are
not
dangerous.
Estinian. We're not Estinian. You've seen the kind of shit we've resisted. You've been there every step of the way.
They're gonna regret doing that so much later.
Yeah, in the next fucking expansion, in Stormblood. I remember seeing Xenos, and and the first thing I thought when I saw how hard he was rocking my shit was, wow, I really fucking wish we'd actually...
Lucia, summon the healers. I want them ready to receive him.
At once, Lord Commander.
Allow me to do this much, at least.
Hi, Heavensward. Good. Let them scatter.
You have my gratitude, Heavensward. Your deeds this day have saved a great many lives.
Like, yeah, I'll take my eye back now. Wait. He didn't take his eye back.
Oh, just wait. There's still more cutscene.
The battle is won. We can do no more for Estinian now than bear him home and wish him well. Even as Heavensward did. The rest we must trust to the hands of the healers and the grace of the gods.
They built ladders!
What?
They got ladders to climb
Well, yeah, they're not exactly gonna just, like, punch through the towers like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah!
I mean, I'm sure there's some dragoons among them. They could literally jump the tower.
The dragoons are probably still busy.
Yeah. Through the haze of pain, I swear I sensed... But no. The past is done, and we must look to the future. At long last, Nidhogg is gone, his foul spirit cast out once and for all. I only pray that Estinian survives the ordeal. Your battle with Nidhogg's shade, mate, will beget many an epic ballad, Kaharu, and rightly so. It was, without a doubt, one of your more epochal victories. Though I must admit that I took greater joy in seeing you emerge from the experience unscathed. And not only for your own sake. Had you not been there to aid me, those infernal eyes would still be fused to Estinian's mail. Yet, even with Nidhogg gone, I cannot help but wonder how much of our friend remains. Let us pay a visit to Lucia and beg news of his condition. I sprint, Toru.
But yeah, at the end of post Heavensward, people are just sitting there like, oh wow, I really fucking wish we'd kept at least one of those eyes.
At the end of post Heavensward, I was just sitting there like, yeah, there's figures. Should have stabbed the eyes.
Just like we didn't actually destroy them, we just threw them over a bridge. That always ends well.
Kaharu, Master Alphino, my honored friends. As if winning Hraesvelgir to our cause were not enough, you took it upon yourself to rid us of his brood brother. I know not how to thank you. My own
A warm bed and some food would be nice.
I know, right? My own contribution was hardly noteworthy. The true saviors of the day were Kaharu and Estinian. One triumphed over Nidhogg's shade through the strength of arms, and the other through strength of sheer will. And speaking of Estinian, what news of his recovery? The Azure Dragoon was conveyed to the infirmary where he now resides under the care of our Toru, help me with this word.
Hospitalier.
Thank you.
That word is French. How do you... You're Canadian.
Toru, the most I know of French is how to introduce myself and ask if they speak English. That's it.
That's more than I know.
I'm on the opposite coast of Quebec. I don't tend to practice French very often. And he now resides under the care of our Hospitalier captain. I am told he has yet to regain consciousness. Really, Toru?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
But as you know, Estinian's mind and body were held hostage for many days. We must be patient and allow the process of healing to begin. Okay, that dude just wandered on screen. In the meantime, you are to well to rest and recover from your own ordeals. But surely... Sir Emmerich is never long from Estinian's bedside, and will send word the moment there are any developments. Now, if I have satisfied your concerns, I believe Lord Edmont and his sons are most eager to celebrate your return. Very well, First Commander. Come, Kaharu. It would seem that we are awaited at Forton Manor. Okay, bye, Toru.
Get back here.
No!
Get back here.
No!
You're going the wrong way.
I'm repairing my gear, Toru.
Oh.
There's a mender in the Forgotten Night, Toru. Really?
What?
You were really just sitting there.
No.
I
couldn't remember which one.
Okay.
Oh, I've got a blue
Bye,
quest
Tor.
here. Oh, I've got a blue quest.
Get the blue quest. What's it for? Edmond!
The heroes of the hour return.
We but did our duty, my lord. It was the memories of fallen friends and not our heroism which saw us through at the last.
I gave every ounce of my strength, but mine efforts would have counted for naught had the Warrior of Light not arrived to challenge the Great Worm. As a sworn knight of Ishgard, I had hoped to do more for my city.
Well, we cannot all be heroes, dear brother. Let us put away our pride for a moment and revel in the valiant deeds of our comrade. For your sterling service to Ishgard, we salute you.
For once, he said something smart.
I know.
And while we're on the subject of valiant deeds, I believe I myself have earned some small measure of recognition. Under my watchful command, the ballistas of the Outer Ward struck down a veritable swarm of Dravanian invaders.
My lord's command was certainly watchful. He bravely watched as the siege crews took aim, and continued to watch as countless wyverns met their end. Indeed, the ward's defenders proved so well drilled that my lord had little occasion to stop watching.
In honor of it.
There will be time enough to determine who is most deserving of recognition later. Our friends are doubtless weary from their exertions. I had chambers prepared in expectation of your return. You are welcome to retire at your leisure.
I am most grateful for your hospitality, my lord, but I believe I shall pay a visit to the Temple Knight's Infirmary. Pray excuse me.
Our master Alphino has grown. The plight of his stricken brother-in-arms pains him more than his own hurts.
Aww.
In which respect he has come to resemble you, Warrior of Light. Go then, visit the Azure Dragoon, and grant him what comfort you may.
He's like, wait, you're talking about hurts. I ain't even touched. Turns around, proceeds to limp away.
Forgotten Knight. Come, tiny Thancred. We must go to the infirmary. Emmerich! Kahari, my friend, what can I do for the safety of Ishgard? You seek Master Alphino? Ah, he came to relieve me of my vigil a short while ago. When he begged me to sit at Stinian's side, I could not well refuse him. Though he would sooner faint than admit it, the boy must be exhausted by Hraesvelgur's trial and all that followed. Estinian is blessed to have such devoted comrades. My own friendship with Estinian began some 10 years past, shortly after we joined the Temple Knights. I learned his name soon enough, but Estinian barely registered my existence. I was less a fellow recruit and more a shadow which occasionally darkened his path. And so I might have remained, had fate not seen fit to intervene. While out on patrol, our company was set upon by a dragon, and we were the only two to survive. The experience forged a bond between us, as such life-threatening situations are wont to do. Despite our friendship, he remained an intense and solitary youth, wholly obsessed with claiming vengeance against Nidhogg. Revenge was ever at the forefront of his mind, revenge for the death of his parents, and revenge for his younger brother. I would venture that in Alphino he sees something of his lost sibling. And in the ungentle chidings of Estinian, Alphino has found the elder brother he never had. Truth be told, Estinian's tactless observations have saved me from disaster more than once, and I can well understand Alphino's affection for him. He is a friend for whom I would gladly...
Bitch, heard you talking shit.
Lord Commander, your presence is required in the infirmary. Issy, tell them I'm on my way.
I'm almost disappointed that it wasn't Estinian, like, hobbling out on his spear, essentially just going, bitch, I heard you was talking shit.
Quickly, Kaharu, we must go to him. Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Estinian.
Like, yeah, he's fine. Quit playing around, you ass.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears.
Wow, Estinian.
The first thing he says when he wakes up. What a fucking asshole.
Forgive
I
me.
love it.
When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Like, I've always had a soft spot for Estinian because I started this game as a Dragoon. But god damn it, Estinian. That was harsh.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest.
Sure it was.
I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvogr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
That kind of is just what I do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of my thing. This wasn't necessarily the impossible. It was kind of just like
this is just
a
what I do
casual
on a
weekend.
This
was a casual weekend jaunt, really.
This is just what I do on a daily basis, dude.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
To be fair, we didn't know we could actually save him at that point, Aymeric. You were just acting out of pure instinct.
There is naught to forgive, Aymeric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Oh.
He's such a dick.
I know!
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family. When no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike. Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
I think
That's what your revenge quest does to you, Estinian.
Toru, goddammit. But
It's not like people have told you this was gonna happen, Estinian.
But after everything he's been through, I think he deserves some rest.
Oh, I'm not debating that. I'm just saying that's what a relentless quest for revenge does to you, Estinian.
I think he gets it, Toru.
Does he? Because I don't think he does.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
My friend.
He has tired himself with too many words. I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
I hit my
'Twas
can
there,
of pop against my teeth.
One decree that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic. The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons. Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident. His duty done, Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
He was like, alright, I'm done ruling for now. And the people of Ishgard are like,
nope.
Okay, but how about this?
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, The unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
Poor Emmerich.
And so it was that the winds of
He's
gentle
just sitting there like,
revolution
yeah, I don't want to be in charge anymore. Y'all can handle the rest of this.
Nope. Look! Dragons!
Prominent among the many honored guests at Sir Emmerich's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace. The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an Azure Dragoon for a new age.
There's a Stinian.
And he's about to dip the fuck out.
Naturally. And if you look, Racefelger now has his eye back.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten. The din of war, giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
From the memoirs of Count Aymon de Forton, Heavensward. He jumped out the window, didn't he?
Yep.
God damn it,
It's just
Astidian.
like there's too many people.
Astidian, stop yeeting yourself out the window.
Too many people? I don't feel like it.
I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending her way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Kaharu. Nay, 'twas no great matter that moved me to meet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with a position of more permanent responsibility. Oh, poor Emmerich. I fancy that it echoes in some small measure the way you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more impossible challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility that I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle? An archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. This is what we call irony.
Yep.
But these questions are for me to answer. It's not in man's nature to change overnight. This I learned through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we built the bridge between man and dragon, so must we, oh my god, my brain. So must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay down this groundwork, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. I hear word from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend in your travels, pray assure him that I shall keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Kaharu. And please, convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Really? Really, Tara?
Not exactly hard to figure out where you are using, the background of the cutscene.
Really, Tara?
Yes!
Every time I come out of a cutscene.
Besides, your character flew in, and there's not many places that you tend to fly in this area.
Yeah, that's fair.
In this place.
That's fair, I guess.
Yeah, it was either here or down by the Skysteel Manufactory, and considering that there's that big-ass bridge in the background there, that kind of cuts things down even more. Get back here.
No. I'm going to a place you can't follow.
Get back here.
No. Bye! You can't follow Toru.
Oh, shit. I actually can follow you inside. It's just you have a different instance from me.
This area is instanced.
Damn it.
You spoke with Sir Emmerich. I do not envy him his new position. Ishgard has chosen a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, there remains the small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and a seemingly endless procession of primals. Why are there so many primals? But we too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. In the wake of Ishgard's governmental reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned! I can now travel to a selection of distant locales from the landing in Ishgard. Hey! This is the cutscene that made everyone regret throwing the eyes into that abyss.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that and I saw that and I was immediately like, we should have kept one of them. And then we see them again and I was like, we really should have kept one of them. And then we see we see Balzer's wall. We see the cutscene at the end of Balzer's wall, and I was like, we really should have kept at least one of those
You don't know how
guys.
pissed off I was at that cutscene.
Right.
Thank you, Blenars. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place.
Oh my, what the fuck?
What?
I'm putting it in who pressed the mute button, but what the fuck?
All is proceeding as expected then. Aye, there's naught to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. We know who that is.
Up.
Attaboy, Thancred.
Yeah.
This way. Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours.
So many moments. This was the Damn It Reen before Damn It Reen happened.
And thus did grey mists give way to azure skies. Man and dragon rise above, voices joined in song. But beneath shrouded boughs, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs.
Yeah, that moment of throwing the eyes over the bridge was the Damn It Reen moment before Damn It Reen
became
happened.
a thing, yeah.
Yeah, before it happened, this was Damn It Reen before Damn It Reen.
That was the one part that everyone immediately regretted when they saw that cutscene. Although to be fair, you couldn't really blame them considering it was in a panicked moment, and there was that that panic of what the eyes suddenly controlling somebody else. Or somehow getting control of Estinian again.
I mean, that's fair, but like hindsight is 20/20, and we're just sitting there like, we fucked up.
Yeah, we did. We really did.
We really fucked up. Because half of Stormblood would not have happened. Well, I mean, I suppose it's a good thing because we ended up liberating Alamigo and Doma. Because we yeeted those eyes off the cliff.
Tar.
What?
Tar.
What?
Tiny Emmerich.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's a shame Briar isn't awake right now because I'm sure she would be screaming right now at the Tiny Emmerich. What are you looking for?
Here, have some instant regret.
Ah, holy chiffon. You know I already have that minion, right?
Yeah, I know.
I swear, anytime they mention Horchiffant, like at any point in the new expansions, it just hits most of the players so hard.
Yeah, because most of the player base just fell in love with the guy. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot who he was until he kept on getting brought up.
Oh my god, Toru.
Well, I mean, in the moment, I was like, oh shit, he was cool, he was nice, I liked him. But then, like, half an expansion later, and they bring up Harshaphon, I'm like, wait, who was that?
Toru!
No, it's just, I don't get connected to the same characters that other people get connected to. Like, there's only two people in the main cast that I felt connected to. That was Thancred and Y'shtola. Thancred because, I mean, let's be real, Thancred's pretty fucking cool. And
Yes.
Y'shtola because, holy shit, the sass.
The sass on Y'shtola is amazing.
Like, she opens her mouth, she walks into a room, looks at somebody, opens her mouth, and I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be good. Let's see how bad she's gonna roast this fucker.
Yeah.
Like, she is a relentless roast master, and it's fucking glorious, and I love it.
And see, you know, after meeting with Toya, it's easy to see where she gets it from.
That's true. It's like, oh, you breathe? Cool. You're gonna get sassed.
Now this patch was only like 2.5 hours, but I am going to save the next patch for another stream because the next patch is, from what I was looking at, I was looking up the patches so I can tell where stop would end. The next patch has quite a few quests in it. Like, most of these have like around 8 quests. The next patch has 10 quests. There's a lot going on in the next patch. So I will end the stream here. In the next patch, we'll actually see a lot more of the Warriors of Darkness. The next patch is their story coming together and getting wrapped up for the time being. Because they come back. They always come back. They never stay away.
Come back.
So thank you, Toru, for crashing my stream.
Color commentary.
Thank you for crashing my stream, Toru.
I provide color commentary just as you provide color commentary when I can manage to kidnap you into my streams, so...
That's fair.
Let's hope that I made it more interesting for you.
Thank you to everyone who joined me for this stream. Thank you to anyone who watches the video afterward. And we will see you at another point, whether we're both in the same voice chat or Toru's just ranting in my comments in the chat as he was doing earlier.
I typically stream Friday to Sunday, dependent on when I'm working, and on whether or not I have the energy after a week of hard work to stream. But yeah.
I normally stream on Wednesdays, but I've been streaming a little bit more just to kind of get through the story faster because this is still only post Heavensward. We still have Stormblood and Shadowbringers and now Endwalker to get through. We still have a lot to get through in this story.
Also because I might have corrupted her scheduling.
I mean, I'm home alone all day. What else am I going to do? To be fair.
That's fair.
But until the next stream, whether that be my stream or him kidnapping me for one of his streams, we will see you later. Bye!
I'm going to kidnap you for destiny again, just you wait!
Okay, Tar. Say goodbye, Tar. Okay. Well, that works.
Bye, guys.